Hey everyone, it's me. I'm in Walmart parking lot. I'm sorry about the lighting. They have big, bright parking lot lights all around here, but um, anyway, there's no cars around me yet, but we'll see. I've been watching this lady trying to park her car. She had pulled into a space, which means there was no one behind her, and there still isn't. And she kept getting out of her car. I think she thought she was too far out, so she'd get in and back up, and then she realized she went back too far, so she'd get back in and pull back up. And must have been about 7 minutes that she's been trying to do that. And her car really was fine when she first started, but going back and forth, she did end up a little out too much and then a little back too much, but her car looks fine now. But anyway, it's been quite a while since I did a car vlog or car video. I don't know what it's called. But today is Sunday, so that means a very busy day for me. I go to church in the morning, and this Sunday was my Sunday to teach the kids in Sunday school. So I do that, and then go home and tend to all of the animals and things I have to do, and I try to get a nap in before I go back to church in the evening. So that's usually how my Sundays are. Very busy. And but today was good. A lot of people are really happy with this cold front that came in, but I prefer the heat. I'm telling you the truth. I like it hot. I just don't like the humidity. The cold, it just doesn't do my joints and my condition any good. I can really tolerate the heat and do better in the heat. But I know a lot of people are really happy with this cooler weather. I think today it may not have even gotten to 60 degrees. Maybe like the high 50s. And I'm watching someone is backing out from a parking spot that was parked next to that lady, and I was just seeing that they didn't hit her, and they didn't. I get distracted. Yeah, so before I forget, I wanted to give a shout out to Doris from Rose Cottage Studios. She's really trying to, I think someone just pulled up maybe behind me. She's really trying to get her subscriptions or subscribers up. So she's a real nice lady, and I just wanted to shout that out. If you would like to go over there and check her out, she'd appreciate it. I'd appreciate it. We all try to network and help each other and build one another up. And I hope that Jules, is feeling better. And I have missed quite a few lives because I just wasn't feeling good for several days, and I just needed to rest. But anyway, let's see, this week, tomorrow, I don't have any appointment, but I should go do some laundry. And then Tuesday, I'm supposed to go have blood work done, about 7 blood draws. Hope they can get that much out of me. But I'm not sure if I'm going to go. I may have to reschedule because it is 21 miles one way from where I live, and my car is not doing too good right now. I have a really bad driver's side front wheel bearing that it is just a miracle I make it around anywhere here in town. But that wheel bearing is really making the noise that they make when they're bad. It's like a loud humming noise, I guess is how I can describe it. Kind of like a thumping, and the steering wheel just really shakes a whole lot, and I don't feel like it's safe to go all the way to Plano. In fact, I didn't go to Richardson yesterday, which is closer, for the monthly local meetup, the Crochet and Knit Addicts of Dallas meetup. I'm wondering why that person that just pulled in front of me is just sitting in their truck, unless they're doing what I'm doing. And so the rest of the week, I'm not sure what I have to do. And I've been, let's see, I have crocheted. I crocheted yesterday, and I'm not going to tell you what it is because I plan, well, it's a beanie, but I'm planning to finish it and wear it in one of my videos. And what else? I'm working on a couple other things, and hopefully I'll get those done. Maybe tomorrow evening I can settle down and get those things finished. I need to do a video on the kit that Pat, my neighbor Pat, gave me for my birthday. I forget right now if it's from Hirschner's or Mary Maxim, but it's an Afghan kit, and I really love all the colors. They're all earth tone colors. And then yesterday or the day before, I got a box from a friend in Michigan who's not a YouTuber, but has been a friend for quite a few years, and she is actually a designer. She has had patterns designed with Annie's Attic, and she has a website where she sells her patterns, and also she collects pattern books, crochet, knitting, cross stitch, plastic canvas, maybe some quilting, I'm not sure. And she sells the books, leaflets. Her website is Treasured Heirlooms Crochet, and her name is Michelle, and her husband is a great photographer. And she surprised me by sending me a big box full of really nice baby yarn, all different kinds. And I'm gonna do a video showing the kit that Pat gave me, then showing this big box of yarn that Michelle surprised me with. She said it was a very late birthday gift, and I really do appreciate it. And I've already looked through some baby patterns that I have to use some of that yarn with. And what else is new? I guess some of you probably, well, I know that some of you know that I lost my hen a few days ago, my Rhode Island Red hen. Her name was Gretchen, and that was really sad, but I'm just thankful that I was home to be with her. I kept her in my yard separate from all the other hens and Abner so that she could just rest, and I put out fresh water for her, and she just settled down on the grass. And then I went out there and sat with her and put a towel in my lap and put her on my lap and petted her and talked with her and until she passed, which was really hard to do, but it would have really bothered me if I had not been home and I had come home and found her out on my lawn. That happened with my white leghorn hen, Lucy, and I'm not sure why she passed away, Lucy. She might have been egg-bound, but this one I know was egg-bound. Lucy, I thought she could have been. She was the first hen that I lost, and I had come home from wherever I was, and she had passed away on my lawn, and that really bothered me, that I wasn't with her. So I had another hen, all black hen with a orange ring around her neck. Her breed was an Americana, and she passed away during the night in the coop. I went out in the morning to let them all out, and she was down on the bottom of the coop. And I had talked to someone in the neighborhood, an old timer that has raised hens and used to sell a lot of eggs before the pandemic, and he had told me there's such a thing as night fright with the hens. They could be up on their perch, sleeping and get spooked by something and end up falling off and maybe breaking their neck. And I think that's what happened to my Americana. So yeah, that was a sad day a few days ago when Gretchen passed away. I did do a video that morning of giving her an Epsom salt warm soak bath and massaging her, and later on in the afternoon she passed away. And all the other hens are doing good, even the 4 babies. My one Silkie is still small. I don't know why. I watch her and she eats. She eats the food that I buy them, and she pecks in the ground for bugs, and I don't know why she's just so tiny, but she is. But they all seem to be doing well. And someone is laying eggs again. Of course, I don't know which one, but I should be getting more eggs, but I'm getting 1 egg every other day. But hopefully the others will smarten up and start laying again, because I miss getting several eggs a day like before. This Walmart is busy at this time. I don't know what time it is, maybe almost 10. And it's busy. As you can see, every time a vehicle comes by, it shines on me. It is busy. And what else? I'm still working on that added on room as far as organizing my totes of yarn that I have in there. So I need to really get back to doing that, because it is a series that I started. I think I did 4 videos on it. And since then I have organized 3 more totes. So I need to get back to that. And I've gotten an order for 3 wind spinners. I need to get busy on that so I can make a few dollars. And any of you that have checked out my website, I am so sorry that it has not been updated. It must have been a month ago, or almost a month ago, when I took all of my baby blankets, and there's a shawl, there's ear warmers, and I took all that to the church because I don't have space in the trailer to lay them all out. So I took them to the church. I met my pastor's son there that's very good with technology. We laid everything out. He took pictures, and I measured things, and he wrote down the measurements and descriptions and prices. And then he got really busy with work. And then we had set a date where he would get those pictures onto the website for me, because I don't have laptop or anything like that. I just have my phone, and it's easier for him to do that for me on his laptop. And then he was sick for a few days with a stomach bug. And then after that, his job picked up again. He got real busy. And in between all that, he's busy with church, and he's over our music. He's our keyboard player, but he's also over the other musicians and singers. So he has that to do. And now he's on a 2-week vacation. He went with his uncle and a cousin. They went to Lake Tahoe, and from there they were, I think, going to go to Colorado. And then he's probably, I think, now on his way, they are on their way to Tennessee. His other uncle pastors a church in Tennessee, in Knoxville, and that church is having a conference for the youth, the young people, and he was going there, and then he'll be coming back to Texas, and they're driving all of this, so that's why it's taken about 2 weeks. And so I don't know when he gets back. I'm sure he'll have to get right back to work. So I don't know when those pictures are going to get put on my website. So if any of you that have checked it out after I did mention that I was going to get new things on there, I'm sorry that it hasn't happened yet. That's just the way it is. When you're at the mercy of other people, you have to just roll with their schedule. And I hate to be at the mercy of others. I mean, I'm thankful for anyone that helps, but it is hard to ask for help, and then it's hard to wait on the help, and that's how it is. But hopefully it will get done, because I need to get those other things on there and hopefully sell them. They are in one of my videos. When I first started making videos, I showed those baby blankets. So, but they need to get on the website, because I'm seeing that people are checking out the website, and they must be probably very frustrated with me or bored with me that nothing new is on there. And I'm watching some people. I'm debating about whether or not to go into Walmart. I would love to go in there and buy a gallon of unsweet tea. I don't like sweet tea, but I love unsweet tea with lots of ice and fresh squeezed lemon. But there's really nothing else that I need except for that, and I really don't feel like going in for that. I did drive here to go in to get that, but since I've been out here, I've changed my mind. I thought I would call all of you and just chat with you, and I wish you could be chatting back with me. I'm hearing that YouTube, is it if you get 500 subscribers, then you get a community page, or is it 400? And I can't wait till that happens for me. That'd be really neat to have a community tab or page, I guess it's called. I also like watching Crystal, the crazy cat chicken lady. I hope that's right. I like watching her videos, but her mom, Tammy, has started a channel, and I can't think of the name of it right now. You know, I never have any notes. Pat tells me to jot down notes, and I don't listen. I think it's Seeds of Love, but I'm not sure. But I will next time. I will have the name of her channel out, or maybe some of you already know and you could put it in the comments. But she's a wealth of knowledge with flowers and gardening, vegetables, and if you want to hear a real Southern accent, go listen to her, because she's as country as cornbread, I'll tell you. She has a wonderful Southern accent, and I enjoy listening to her. And her videos aren't that long, but that's okay. I do miss having my garden. I think it was maybe 3 years ago. I had a real nice garden. I planted the cold crop, which was my onions. Those onions came up all year long. But I planted onions. I planted, I had some sweet potato. I had cucumbers. Of course, I had tomatoes. I had okra, which didn't do any good. I had radishes. I can't think of what else, but then I had the shoulder surgery. And so the first one was in August of 2020. It was on my birthday in 2020. And so I could not do any planting and digging or nothing in the garden. And so when I did my garden the first time, I started planting in January, the cold crop stuff. And so I had the first shoulder surgery August 2020, and then they had to do that shoulder all over again in either January or February of this year. And so I could not get back out there. and I still can't get back out there. And now that big area that I had for the garden, it really needs to be tilled up, and I would have to rent one, or I guess I could go on the neighborhood app and ask if anyone would come do it for a small fee, but I'm not going to do either. I'm not going to rent one or go on the neighborhood app and ask, because physically I'm not up to being out there planting and all that. I still have to, I'm still with limitations, especially since the left arm is still broken from just above my elbow. But I do miss having that garden, and so I'm enjoying Tammy's little videos of her garden. And so if you know her daughter, Crystal, the crazy cat and chicken lady, you could go there and find out about the correct name of her mom's channel. Or like I said, if any of you know, please put it in the comment. I would love to send some people her way, because she's just starting out with a channel too. And I haven't had my channel that long. Maybe I started it in June or July, but all of you that have been doing this for a while, you all remember when you first started. You know, people would come and people would go, and I'm sure it still happens. And so I'd love to send some people Tammy's way. And let's see what else. I'm sorry that I'm kind of all over the place. I think that I'm just real tired and probably shouldn't even be doing a video, but here I am. I deleted my last, well, the video before the one of Gretchen, I think, was a Joanne in Plano. I was just walking around in there that day. I didn't get anything, and I was just showing all the different yarns, that all of the yarn that they have a whole lot, and showing different things. And I had the video, and I uploaded it and had it up for a while, but then I took it down because that day I really was not feeling good, and I just didn't like how the video came out. As you can see, more people are parking around me. You know, that just happens. I'm a magnet. So guys and gals, I don't think I'm gonna bother to go into Walmart just for a gallon of unsweet tea. I have tea bags at home, and I usually do make my own iced tea, and I've been making my own iced coffee, trying to pinch my pennies, so no more getting iced coffee from places outside. For a long time I would get my iced coffee from McDonald's. I don't eat their food, but I do like their iced coffee. But it wasn't working out. They weren't making it right, and it would be a big fuss every time, you know, it wasn't right, and I'd have to go back through the drive-thru and get those kids to make it right, and I just got tired of it. And so I started to go to get the coffee at Dunkin' Donuts, which is delicious. And I have their app, and so I would get coupons, and you buy so many iced coffees, or if you want donuts, I don't get their donuts, you earn so many points, and then when you have so many points, you get a free coffee. And also sometimes I would be in the drive-thru and I'd order my coffee, and I'd get to the window, and the workers there would tell me, oh, this is on us, this is on Dunkin' Donuts, this is a treat. And so I was enjoying that. But their coffee is a little bit more expensive than the McDonald's one, but the service, at least here, is much better, and the coffee is delicious. But I'm just cutting all that out, and I've been making my own iced coffee at home, which has been delicious. And which I do have some already made up at home, and I always have water. I drink so much water. I love water. Have a lot of water at home, and I could just go home and make my own iced tea, so I'll have it for tomorrow. But this trip up here to Walmart, I don't live that far, maybe 4 miles. Hasn't been a waste because I got to call all of you and get to chat with you. And I really enjoy that, and I appreciate you all. And there's someone walking by, and, oh, excuse me, allergies. I got an itchy nose. Walking by and not staring, but noticeably looking over here, probably wondering why I'm talking to my windshield. They can't see I have you propped up on a book. So it looks like, if they walk by, that I'm talking to my windshield. And now someone just pulled in right next to me. I don't know if I can show you. Let's see. I'm showing you my dirty window. But yeah, there's a truck right there. So let's see the time. 26, well, almost a little over 26 minutes I've been chatting with you. This is going to take forever to upload, so I'm going to say goodnight and let you all know that I'm thankful for all of you that watch my videos, that like them, that don't like them, that share them, that don't share them. I mean, if you, like I've said it before, if you take time out to watch me, I mean, everyone's time is valuable. There's something else you could be doing. There's someone else that you could be watching, but you've taken the time out to watch me. And I really appreciate that. So thank you. And if you could go, please check out these two other people that I mentioned. And for those of you that already know them, if you could please put in the comments the correct